set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. That'll be complete to Cook. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
That is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be out of bounds at the 1 here, the 12-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and 2, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. They'll run with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Another AFC 1st down.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Pushes by another, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
28-yard line.
Henry. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
He was brought
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
This is Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Donald on the stop. That's a gain of 6.
6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, AFC 6.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
AFC.
And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Nothing.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Again, this is Cook, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Good for an MF.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
47 yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And complete right side to Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw it.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Andre Roberts now to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10. At their own.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Bailey in punt formation.
Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the...
Now it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12. Now a handoff to Henry. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Draw play. This is Henry. Oh, and now he throws him over. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will score. Touchdown, AFC. Travis Kelsey, 32 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.